What's up, guys? Welcome to another week of training. We're gonna go over our Monday workout today, so let's get right to the warm-up. Since we're doing squats today, we're gonna warm up with some squats in the warm-up. We're gonna go 3 rounds through, 10 calories, your choice, road bike or ski. And then I want you to find something you can hold on to. We're gonna do an assisted sumo squat stretch. So I am gonna take a really wide stance and I'm holding on to something. This gets really uncomfortable on my inner hip adductors, well above parallel, and I'm trying to press down into a below parallel position without letting my hips curl under or my knees cave in inside my toes. Only go down as far as you can go while maintaining the proper alignment of knee over the instep and good posture in the lumbar spine. All right, so 15 seconds or so about on that assisted Superman stretch. Assisted sumo squat stretch. And then we're doing a Spider-Man, rock back, and reach for the heel. And then Spider-Man, rock back, and reach for the heel. So you get a little bit of a twist and some T-spine opening up in addition to the glute and the hamstring on the leg that's forward. Next one is 5 reps of a warm-up box squat. And so today, the prescribed movement is a box squat. And I'll explain some of the purposes for that. A lot of times we use a box squat when we're either like learning the squat, teaching the squat, or if we're rehabbing something like a back issue or a knee issue or an ankle issue, because it takes away the pressure of that stretch reflex or the bounce out of the bottom. It gives you a consistent depth check, helps you to reach back and use your glutes and hamstrings a lot more. So these are all selling points of why everyone should do the box squat periodically, not just someone who is recovering from an injury, right? So today, and the real purpose of this is starting from a complete dead stop. So this is very similar to a pause squat, but you will be able to reach your body further back, get deeper into the tissue of the glutes when we do this, and you should feel it differently depending on your foot stance and the weight that you use. Okay, so warm up set of box squats. I have the box or the bench a little bit further behind the rack, so you don't want it directly underneath the rack so you can step out normally. My regular-ish width stance, I'm reaching my butt way back, pushing the knees out, touch the box, and then drive back up, okay? So pretty simple, sit down, stand up, that's all it is. When we do this, for today, I wanna make sure we don't do a gigantic rocking motion and then forward and up, so you start with a little bit of momentum. I want you to just reach back, tap the box, and then stand back up, okay? So there's not a super aggressive rock back. That's a different movement that we do sometimes to pull your feet up off the ground and then snap your feet into it if we're doing something explosive. Today, we're just going for that tap and stand back up, so it's a consistent depth check and no bouncing off of the seat pad, all right? Our superset for today is heavy-ish Bulgarian split squats for 5 reps and then heavy-ish bent over rows for 5 reps, okay? So the Bulgarian split squat, you'll have your back leg, your trailing leg up on top of an object, and then you can hold the weight however you wanna hold it in that front hand, or both hands if you wanna do that. When you finish that, then we're doing our rows, and you can brace off of the bench or the box or just your leg, right? Either way is fine. I would like to see you go relatively heavy on those. Try the 53, try the 70, try something relatively heavy and you can progressively go upward. We're gonna do that superset on all 5 rounds today, so this will take a little bit longer to get through. Don't rush, it's only 5 reps of everything, but the weight that we do on it should be relatively challenging enough that you have to rest a little bit in between each round. So think like maybe a set every 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes. All right, when we finish that, we're moving into barn burner. This is a short, relatively intense AMRAP that has 3 movements. It's really 2 movements. The first one is a heavy farmer's carry down and back. So 80 feet or the length of the rig 2 times. Farmer's carry, I'm just gonna pick up my 2 weights, good posture, set my chin and walk, right? So specifically what we don't wanna do is be leaning forward and have the shoulders slumped just to get through the 80 feet as fast as I can, right? So watch out for like running with the weights in that position. You always wanna have your shoulders pulled back, your chin tucked right over the top of your body, right? Just good posture and just walking down and back. When you finish, we're gonna set one of the 2 kettlebells down, or dumbbells, and we're doing a little complex of 4 goblet squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, then set that down, and we're doing 4 max height vertical jumping squats. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. When you finish that, pick your kettlebells back up, go right back to your next down and back. Okay, so not a lot of rest here. This is an 8-minute AMRAP for maximum rounds and reps of that little complex. So this should get really spicy really fast because it's heavy weights, it's challenging movements. The jumping squats, I would like to see as much height off the ground as possible. So don't just barely leave the ground. Really try to propel yourself away from the ground every single time. That's it for today. Hope you guys have a great Monday, and I'll see you on Tuesday.